everybody, welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to do this tile using the Fragment W-7. We're going to use the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use are a Micron 01 black pen, a Zentangle pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch tile. So let's get started. Step 2 is the corner dots. Step 3 is the border. Just connect the dots. Step number 4 is the string, and since we're doing fragments, we're going to make a grid. So go to the center and bring it down, and then divide these halves into halves. Turn your tile and do the same thing in this direction. Divide it in half. And then divide the halves into halves. Okay, the next step we're going to do for this one is we're going to coffer each box. So go and just aura the inside and put in a square. And then just connect the corners. And this is called coffering, and we're going to do it in each box. So just draw on the inside a square, following along the border. And then connect your corners. Okay, so next step is to put the Fragment W-7 in each box. And this is what it looks like. We're going to start in one corner and draw rays coming out of that one corner that are smaller, and then they get wider. So let's go ahead and decide where we're going to start. And so that you can easily see it on the camera, let me see. Let's do it in this direction. So bottom left-hand corner to the top right, then bottom left to the middle, and then to the corner, bottom corner, and then in the middle, and then go up to the top middle. And that's it, that's your base. Then we're going to make each line wider and fill it in. This one wider it's going to be wider at the end, and then we're going to fill it in. Wider at the end, and fill it in, and then we'll go back over it. And we're going to the bottom corner with this little arch. And then this little bitty one in the right here, just trying to make it fit. Okay. Now I'm going to go back over everything just to make it a little bit darker. And that's all we're going to do for each box. But we're going to alternate we're going to rotate the boxes. So rotate your tile, and we're going to start here and do the same thing to the top corner, to the middle, to the bottom corner, to the bottom middle, and then up to the top middle. And that's the basis. And then we're going to make each line wider and fill it in. Okay, the middle one, going to the corner, making it wider, and fill it in. Okay, now go into the middle and make it wider and fill it in. In the bottom right corner, make it wider and fill it in. And then this little bitty one here, make it wider right here, and then fill it in. Okay. I think you're getting the hang of it. Let's make this one a little bit wider there. Okay, now we're going to turn our tile. Just straightening some of these little lines coming out. Okay, now we're going to rotate again, and we're going to come from the bottom left to the top right. And then we can go up to the middle here. We can go to the middle here, go to the bottom right corner, and then the middle here. And that's your base. And then make it wider at the end and fill it in. And that's how we're going to complete this whole tile. We're just going to rotate and do the same design. Okay, you can see how one section of 4 boxes makes a design, and we're going to do this 3 more times, making this design. So let's go ahead and rotate our tile, and we'll pick this section over here, and we're going to start at the bottom left corner and do our basic lines and then fill them in. And then we'll turn our tile and keep doing this design. Okay, we have finished the design on the top half of this tile. So now we're going to do the same thing on the bottom half. So we're just going to go ahead and start doing our basic lines and then filling it in and then rotating our tile and moving all around this bottom half. Okay, this time I'm going to go ahead and just put the base lines in this whole group of 4 boxes and then go back and make the lines wider just to have a little bit different relaxation technique here. So I go from the bottom left to the top right, and then I'm going to do my other base lines all the way around, and then turn my tile, do my base lines again, and then I'm going to go on each line and make them wider at the end and fill them in. And this is just another way to relax while I'm drawing. Okay, on this section, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the original way that we started and just do each baseline now. And you can do it either way you want to. This group of 4, you can do the baselines as we go, filling them in, or do like we did the last 4 boxes, do all the baselines and then fill them in. So whichever way you can relax better. Okay, we have completed all of our boxes and we can rotate and look at how it's going. Okay, so now it's time for step 6 to shade. Grab your pencil. And we're going to go ahead and start on the frame, the coffered area, and I'm doing the left-hand side all the way down this first frame, and then the left-hand side down the middle frame, and I'm going to do that on the third frame, the third line, and then on the border edge, I'm going to go ahead and shade that in. Okay, turn your tile, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing in this direction, the left-hand side of each column coming down on the coffered area. And then on the border. And I'm going to go now into each box and go around the edge of the box so that the design we made looks like it's way down in there, underneath this frame area that we made. So all the way around, just a little bit of graphite so that it looks like it's below the frame. Okay, put your pencil down and grab your Tortillon, and we're going to blend in all of these pencil marks so that it'll smooth out all the graphite. So I'm going to start going down each of the columns on the left-hand side and smoothing it out. Now turn your tile and do the same thing with the columns. Just smooth out all the graphite lines. Okay, now we're going to go back into each box, and on the edges, just smooth the graphite out on the edges all the way around. Okay, now it's time for step number 7, initial and sign. Grab your pen and choose which side you want to put your initial or your chop. And I'm going to choose, let's see, going all the way around, I'm going to choose right here. And then turn your tile on the back. And this was Tangle Break. Fragment W-7. And then step 8 is appreciate again. And I hope that you enjoyed our break for today and that you were able to take some time to relax. And I will see you next time on Tangle Break. Bye for now.